What's going on? How y'all doing? So, apparently, some charges were just dropped against an 18-year-old young black man that was going home from work in Texas about a week ago. He stayed extra time to help out with the place of business, and he was on the last to leave. So, it snowed in Texas, as you know, and of course, with all that heinousness that whack jive turkey governor was doing, Abbott, and all that foolishness about messing with people's electricity and everything. Young brother was doing a human thing. He leaves later. He's trying to get back home in the snow. It's in the street. It's bad conditions. As someone who once upon a time lived in Houston, Texas, I can tell you something. They ain't used to like a dribble of snow, let alone real snow. But anyway, as you know, 5-0, Texas finest, creeps up on him. As a female cop, and doing their racist bit starts harassing him, as opposed to be safe, be careful out there. They want to mess with him for jaywalking. They want to get him upset. See, even in snow, walking while black, even in snow, thinking while black, even in snow, they come to snow you. So after all the foolery of the racist cops in Texas did, they locked him up for the night. His mother came out, and everybody was crying. And rightfully so, because he broke no laws except for being black, walking on white ground. Think about that metaphor. Black young man walking on white snow. I doubt if a white boy or white young man had been walking on some snow at wee hours of the morning, that 5-0 would have harassed him. But anyway, so this obviously got coverage and it's gotten attention, so now they're dropping the charges. There shouldn't have been no charge in the first place. I hope the young man and his mama sue the pants off that police force. You're in the middle of a pandemic, snowstorm, which is rare in Texas like that, and people have lost their power generators, etc., water. People had to use snow to flush their toilets. And you mean to tell me this is what they do, harassing a young black man who's helping out, showing a humane act? Because let's be realistic, most time people, when it's bad weather, if it's good weather, you can't hardly keep people at work. You think bad weather they're gonna stay and be humble themselves to do that? So anyway, charges were dropped, but they never should have been brought up in the first place. But anyway, what's your thoughts and takes about this Texas young black man being harassed by the Texas cops? And it made no sense at all. In another day and time, he probably have been lynched or dragged. And I said that because they're racist wherever you go. Anyway, give me your thoughts, your takes. Hit the like, that subscribe. I welcome thoughts and comments, and I do respond. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for one another. And people need to start paying attention to what's going on, because in the middle of a pandemic, a snowstorm, and people losing their powers, and this is what the Texas cops can do with their time, this is embarrassing. They should lose their jobs. And they also need a crash course on black folks walking or whatever they're doing. Because he showed more humility, humbleness, and contrite than they will show. That made no sense at all. I'm out.